Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Shaolin Talks. Yeah, welcome. So today we're going to be chatting to you about a subject that we know quite a bit about, Janine, don't we? So this is, today's subject is all about Chinese New Year. Yay!
What is it? 2 weeks to go? 3 weeks? 2 weeks? 3 weeks to go?
2 to 3 weeks to go. So the actual celebrations for this year's Chinese New Year, because it all starts on different days, because apparently the Chinese New Year, it falls on the traditional lunar calendar, so we go alongside that, and that means it's on a different day every year.
Every year.
Yeah. So this year, the Chinese New Year falls on February. It starts on February the 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friday, February the 12th. And then it runs for 16 days, so it's like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's a 2 week celebration, and it's also known as the Spring Festival. So I really like this because when I know that spring's coming, I know that summer's nearly here and it's going to get warmer and lighter.
Yeah, I like that too. Already on my way here today, I felt it getting a bit lighter.
Did you?
It wasn't that dark anymore. Yeah.
Oh, I can see very small buds on the trees. You know, like just a little bit of spring there. You know.
So with Chinese New Year, is it a bit like our New Year, where you chase away old ghosts or something like that?
So Chinese New Year, I think obviously we know quite a lot about the Chinese New Year, because every year at the UK Shaolin we have to do, we do an amazing sort of Chinese New Year celebration.
Yeah.
So we get everyone together and we're interviewing different people from Chinese culture and in the community, and so we're chatting to them about the festival. So over the years we've done quite a few of them, haven't we?
Yeah, I think over the year we attended and created more events, isn't it? It was more like to put displays on and put workshops on, like cultural workshops, and we worked with quite a few artists, and I always enjoy working with the artists and see what is out there. It's very colorful, and you always see lots of talent.
So they always say to us, well, Chinese New Year is about new beginnings and like a fresh start, and so you have these sort of cultural traditions that you do to sort of create luck and wealth and happiness throughout the year, and so you see lots of auspicious traditions, you know.
So in Chinese New Year's, if the festivities are like 16 days long, what do people do in general?
I think I've got some friends in China, and they say at the beginning of the new year they have to make they have to go back home. It's traditional for Chinese people to go back to their families, you know, so they celebrate. It's like a family gathering, and they have like a big feast and a big celebration dinner. So I think that time of year in China, everybody's like migrating. It's like mass migration to try and get back home.
I've seen pictures where it's like you can't get any train tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like nothing's working. The big cities are closed. There's even like all the factories are closed.
Yeah, everyone's trying to get back home. They're trying to get back to the village or, you know, wherever they come from, to be with their family. Yeah, it's a time of family, isn't it? And gathering together, and I
think everyone we asked was like, what's your favorite stuff about Chinese New Year? They said food.
Food, that, and so when I was interviewing people, they're like, food is the major thing, and all the different types of food that they have at that time of year. And the other thing was money. You get a lot of red envelopes. Anybody who I interviewed, that's exactly what they said.
So it's food and money, is two essential things.
Yeah, and your family, Yeah, but it's so nice that time of year, like you were saying. It's really festive, and you see lots of colourful decorations. Usually, you see a lot of red. That's why I've got my red jumper on today. Can you see? It's very lucky. So you have a lot of red decorations, and this kind of sort of firecrackers and lion dances, and you see lots of different traditions at that time.
Yeah.
And they kind of all represent sort of warding away sort of bad luck and bringing in
evil
new luck.
spirits.
Evil spirits, yeah. So like you have the lion dance, it's very sort of loud, and you hear all the cymbals, you know, and the dragons and lions, they can appear like quite scary. They're there to kind of scare off any sort of bad luck, you know, for that time of year.
So, I mean, obviously in the previous years, we've done a lot of lion dances for restaurants and for, I don't know, shops as well.
Yeah.
Shops and, people.
Yeah, the lion dance is really cool. People love to see the lion dance, and there's a big culture and big history around lion dancing, I think. And you normally see them up on these, you know, they have competitions where they have these big poles, and the lion kind of jumps and all along the poles. But yeah, normally you see like a lion at special occasions, so you can see it at wedding, or you can see Chinese New Year is a classic time, and restaurants will hire in lions to come and bring luck to their business or their restaurant, or
so it's pretty much for good luck, for good fortune,
for happiness, and wealth and health and all of that.
And I also remember, obviously, when we did the lion dance, because the lion always eats some lettuce and spits out the lettuce, right? And then traditionally, it was always people were gathering the spit out lettuce and put them in a red envelope.
That's right.
And put it into their pocket or into their bag, like the handbag for a whole year.
Yeah.
And that apparently gives you lots of wealth.
Because apparently the lettuce has the same sound. When you say lettuce, it has the same sound as the word for money in Chinese or Thai or something like that. Yeah. So they normally hang this lettuce in the front of their restaurant or their business, and then and they put money inside the lettuce, and then the lion will come and it will eat the lettuce, and then they will spit, like you said, they will spit it out, and then you see all the kids sort of running to grab a little bit, and then this one kind of represents, if you keep a little bit of this in your wallet, apparently it brings you lots of money for the rest of the year. Okay. So
I've always done it every year.
I've done it as well. My mum's like, Martine, make sure you bring me a piece of lettuce. I'm like, okay, Mum.
So also, if you're hit by the lettuce, right, it's lucky as well, right?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
I mean,
not a bit unlucky.
Not the whole one.
The whole lettuce hits you.
No, I mean, if the lion spits it out and you get hit by something, you don't know. Okay.
I don't know. I have no idea. But I do know that Chinese New Year has got like a really old history. Like I think it goes back like 4,000 years. You know, like really, really old history. And like things like they have like the Chinese Zodiac. So every year is like represented by a different animal. A little bit like how in England we have like zodiac system. The Chinese have a zodiac system as well. So every change of the year is a different animal, and that animal represents certain attributes for that year, and it brings luck and wealth and fortune.
So we're currently in the pig, right? We're at it's the end of the pig now.
Yeah.
So what's the next one?
So the next one is Year of the Ox. And I think it's quite an interesting one, because if you think about ox, like what the ox represents, it kind of represents strength and agriculture, and you see the ox pulling the plough, and they kind of keep going despite, you know, hardships, and they're quite resilient, aren't they? Yeah. So it's quite interesting, because we've had quite a challenging year, and I think this ox kind of symbolises this kind of strength through adversity, and in our Chinese New Year celebrations, which we're going to be doing for you guys very soon, you're going to be seeing lots of these sort of Year of the Ox, and sort of bringing all the strength, and all the people from the community come together and share their messages about the Year of the Ox, and it's going to be really nice.
Oh, that's really good, yeah. I'm quite excited for this year. I think it will be a good one, I think. Yeah, I'm quite hopeful.
I think it's I've got a little thing here about the Year of the Ox.
Okay. Yeah,
and
if you can tell us some attributes that we should look out for this year.
So this year, 2021 is the Year of the Ox. It represents strength over adversity, which is what we said, hard working and honest nature, which makes it a resilient force and a powerful leader. So it's highly valued for its contribution to agriculture, and it's considered intelligent and reliable, a creature that never demands praise. So if you're born in this year, in the year of the ox, you are said to acquire some of these attributes.
Yeah.
So
it would be really cool if you could let us know all the people that are born in the year of the ox.
Yeah, you're a year of the ox.
If you are the year of the ox, just let us know and tell us. This probably will be a really good year for you.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So can you, Martin, can you tell us which people are, what years they need to be born in?
Ooh, okay, so if you are year of the ox, you are born in, let's have a little look here, I've got like a converter.
So people know, if they don't know their zodiac sign already.
So you would be born in 2009.
Okay, yeah.
1997, 1985,
Yeah.
1973, 1961, 1949. We're going back a little bit later now, I'm not sure this is 1937, 1925. I think 1925 people not here around that long enough. So yeah, so you're this. They're diligent, dependable, strong, and determined. So if you're born in that year, that means you have those attributes. And do you know the story of the
ox? No.
The animals?
No.
So apparently in Chinese culture, this is like mythology. So the Jade Emperor, who lives up in the heavens, he kind of called a banquet, called all the animals, summoned the animals to the palace for a banquet. And it was called the Great Race. And whoever came to the banquet first became the first animal on the Chinese Zodiac.
So he had basically 12 places, yeah?
Yeah.
But how many animals did he invite? Everyone?
He went, all the animals. All the animals can come.
Okay.
But whoever turned up first would get a place on the in the Chinese Zodiac. Now the ox, this is interesting. The ox was due to come first. But the mouse jumped on the rat, the rat jumped on the ox's back and got a lift all the way there, and at the very last minute he jumped off in front of the ox, so he became first. So the rat is considered the first animal, and then the next animal is the ox, and then all the other animals came in after that.
Okay.
There's 12 of them altogether. Do you know the animals? Do any of you guys know all the animals out there in the zodiac?
Yeah.
Do you know them?
Let's see. So we've got the rat, we've got the ox.
So year of the rat was the last year.
Yeah. I think the pig is one before.
Yeah. Ox.
We've got the rooster.
Rooster, yeah. We've got tiger.
Tiger. Snake. Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Horse.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Yeah. Wow, you're doing really good. That's really cool.
So that's already 9. What? 3 more, right?
Meh.
Oh yeah, goat.
Yeah. And a dog.
Dog, yeah.
And a dog, and that's it.
No, one more.
There's
We're
one
missing
more?
one, yeah.
Horse, snake. Oh yes. One more. This one's really cool because this is like, it's like a dragon.
Oh yeah, dragon.
It's a dragon.
Dragon, the luckiest one of all.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be, I want to be a dragon.
Yeah.
Do you mean what animal are you?
I'm a monkey.
Are you a monkey? Really? Oh gosh.
I'm a monkey.
I'm going to tell you what yours is.
Yeah, tell me my positive attributes.
So obviously all the animals have like personality traits attached to them, and you know, when you look it up in the zodiac, you look at your animal and the year that it's in, and then you figure out what your fortune is for the year. So apparently monkeys are sharp.
Yeah.
You sharp?
Very.
Smart?
Very, very smart.
Very smart. And curious.
Yeah.
Are you
that's
curious?
True. I'm very curious. Yeah. I'm curious about a lot of things.
Brilliant. Oh, cool. Yeah. So I'm a year of the horse.
So what are your attributes?
Stubborn. No, not stubborn. Animated, active, and energetic. Yeah. Apparently.
Like horsepower.
Horsepower! Yeah, apparently the horse would have come in quite soon, but in the story, he galloped up and he came to a graveyard, and he was so scared to go any further, he kind of like hesitated, and then he got over his fear over the graveyard and then sort of galloped towards the end of the race. So he was a scaredy cat.
I think the monkey came together with 2 other animals, but I forgot who they were.
Oh.
I think there were 3 that come together. I've read the story last year, but I forgot already.
Well, you'll have to remind us. If you guys out there know what the story is and you know about the animals, then you can let us know. You can tell Janine.
I think that, you can tell me which other 2 animals came together with the monkey. And then, I think there were 2 others.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so cool. They have loads of great, during the Chinese New Year, you just see so many awesome festivities. And when I've spoken to people about their time in China, they always say that they really love the fact that there's loads of fireworks.
Yeah.
And they'll wake up in the morning and then all the streets will be like covered in red paper where all the fireworks have gone off. And there's this story, another story about the Monster Nian. Have you heard of this?
I think I've heard of it,
Nian?
but I don't really know what the story is. So if you can enlighten us.
Well, I'm not an expert on the story, but I know that the general gist of the story is there was a monster called Nian that was terrorizing the neighborhood, and they released all these sort of firecrackers off to kind of ward away this kind of monster.
Right.
Yeah.
Does that have to do with the rabbit as well? No, that's a different story.
It's a different story.
Okay. I think I get my stories mixed up with Moon Festival.
Yeah, that's the Moon Festival. Yeah. So you see a lot of kind of people wearing red colour. Red is traditionally worn as like a symbol of luck. So you get these red envelopes that get given to all the children with lucky money inside.
Yeah.
And you see lots of, like behind us, you see all the red signs, and they have like poems and couplets that are put over the doors. So these signs here, they kind of mean like luck and wealth, and sometimes they're put upside down. You're probably thinking, why are they upside down? Some not upside down, but they mean luck. So when they're reverted, they mean luck. And people get given red envelopes and lots of lanterns.
How many red envelopes have you received in a year?
I've had a couple of them. A couple of them, yeah. It's really cool.
So what would be like the most amount, maybe you guys know, what is the most amount of envelopes you received in a year?
Yeah, red envelopes.
Yeah.
Well, I remember Toby Joe, they always get really excited when it comes this time of year. They're like, yay, red envelopes. But then the parents go like, oh, okay, I'll take that. Put that in your savings.
Yeah.
In the Chinese families. Yeah, no, it's really great. I really love Chinese New Year. I really love it. And then at the very end of the Chinese New Year, you have this big celebration called the Lantern Festival. And sort of everyone sort of brings out these sort of Chinese lanterns, and there's a big parade, and there's loads of food and loads of sort of fireworks, and everyone brings their lanterns out. And usually, apparently, there's like riddles that come with these lanterns, like there's little riddles that you have to work out. Yeah. So that's really cool. I really enjoy it.
Yeah. No, I do like it as well. I also really enjoyed when we were filming for this year's, because obviously this year we can't really put on an event, or we do a social distancing event, which will be obviously live streamed on Saturday the 14th. So
Saturday the 14th of February.
So obviously we had to prepare for this a bit. So this year we can't do it obviously on the day. We already prepared our Chinese New Year celebrations in advance and recorded it. And I mean, it's like, again, really lots of talented people coming together, you know.
Showing their culture.
I really enjoyed the musicians, you know. It's like
they were brilliant, aren't they?
the music, like traditional music. Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was great, wasn't
cool,
it? Yeah, so basically on February the 14th on YouTube, you can go online and it will be streamed. So I think it's at 7:30 it starts. And like Janine was saying, you can see all of the different Chinese culture activities. So we've got Chinese dance, and we've got calligraphy, haven't we? We've got the lion dance, we've got kung fu performances, yay! Kung fu, and we've got people up and down the country giving their Chinese New Year's wishes. So we've got people from London and Manchester and different people showing their different performances. And some of them are beautiful. They're really beautiful and so talented. Like you said, you know, the little ones are playing the erhu and all these traditional Chinese instruments. Yeah. And it's just so cute. It's really sweet, isn't it? Yeah. Seeing them all performing.
I also like all the people coming together, no matter which walks of life, you know. I think we've interviewed like someone from the police. We had some contribution from like ambulances and fire brigade.
Yeah, they've all sent their messages, haven't they?
Yes, I think it's also really like to see what people wish for and what they're grateful for as well, isn't it?
I really love it that obviously it's a Chinese cultural festival, but actually it's celebrated all over the world now. So you see, obviously you have the big celebrations in the UK, like we're doing, and then you see it in sort of Sydney and America, and all over the world they have these massive, you know, big celebrations. People from all around the world are enjoying Chinese New Year, which is really great, isn't it?
So let's talk about the food.
Food!
So what is the Chinese New Year food? What do you have to have during the period?
Well, when we were doing the filming for it, we were doing it for the Garden Restaurant, and he was making some sort of traditional Chinese food, and they had this fish. Yeah. The fish is kind of traditional. Well, it depends from which part of China you come from. So apparently people in the south, they have a different types of food than people in the north. In the north, apparently they have a lot of dumplings. Yeah. And they have a lot of sort of
I remember like previous years we made dumplings for Chinese New Year.
You're going to see that. You're going to see actually in our film. You can watch how to do it.
You can do it along with them, right? You can you can do it.
So in the film that's coming up on the 14th, you're going to be able to actually participate in workshops, so you can learn how to do the paper cutting and lantern making, or making like these dishes. You can make the dumplings, or you can learn how to do some meditation, or I did some longevity exercises, so how to because Chinese New Year, you want to improve your health and your health and your well-being. So we put together some self-massage things that you can learn, and qigong. They're like loads of different workshops all put together, so you can learn actually how to do these activities as well.
Yeah, that's quite exciting.
So you can do all of that, and then obviously you've got all of the culture activities. But anyway, back to what you were saying about food, right? So fish, and then dumplings in the north, and then noodles. Apparently, these are really long noodles called longevity noodles.
They're
really long, and the longer they are, the more lucky they are.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have to eat them all in one go?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, definitely. And lots of different meats apparently, and there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of dishes out there. There's quite a lot of traditional dishes that you can have, and loads of snacks. Loads of snacks.
Yeah, I know you like your snacks.
I like snacks. Yeah. So basically, on the day of I think it's Chinese New Year's Eve, the family will gather around and they'll watch kind of this big sort of televised program on the TV.
The gala.
Yeah, on CCTV they watch the gala. So the gala will have like all of these like comedy and dancing and kung fu, a little bit like our celebration, So they will have like all of this sort of like really big event that will happen. Everyone will sit and eat their Chinese snacks around. Yeah, and then obviously then it will be Chinese New Year and all the fireworks will go off, and then you'd have your big dinner. Yeah, you have your big sort of feast with all your family.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah.
And there's lots of things that you need to do in the build up to Chinese New Year. So
what, clean your house?
Yeah, you have to clean your house. You can't clean your house on the day through the 2 weeks. Yeah. Because apparently if you clean it then, you're sweeping away all of your good luck. So you have to clean your house.
Cut your hair.
You have to cut your hair. You have to cut your hair before Chinese New Year. You can't do it. Apparently you're not allowed scissors and things like that on Chinese New Year.
That's again what, cutting off your luck.
Yeah, cut off your luck. Yeah. So so there's lots of cleaning. no haircuts, you know, things like that, and obviously preparing for the new year.
Pay your debts.
Pay your debts. Yeah, that's another one. Pay your debts. Don't have any outstanding debts. Yeah. Oh gosh. Do you do any of that for Chinese New Year? Do you do like cleaning before?
Well, I think I probably not really, because I'm not really decorating my house, or I think I'm not really, because it's not that part of my culture.
Yeah.
So I mean, I see it around in the people that are more into this. But I do like the concept, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really superstitious.
Yeah.
I'm really superstitious.
Are you?
Yeah, I need to clean my house.
You clean your house.
Yeah.
You cut your hair.
I don't cut my hair. I do wear red. I do wear red stuff over Chinese New Year. But they say that if it's your year, so for example, if you are born in the year of the ox and it's your year, apparently it's supposed. You think it would be really lucky.
Yeah.
If you're born, it's not.
It's not?
No, it's not.
Oh. So what happens in your year then? Is it like lots of changes or lots of challenges?
Yeah, it's quite challenging if it's your year of the ox, and you're born in that year. So if I was year of the horse and it was horse year, then I'd have to be really careful all that year. So I'd have to wear lots of red clothes, and just be really careful and make sure, I was sensible during that year. You'd think it would be round the other way, wouldn't you? You'd think it'd be your lucky year, but it's not really.
Yeah, I would like to know if like people how they experience, or if you're people born in the year of the ox, or like in the year of the rat, because it was just the year of the rat, right? So if you had a really challenging year, but then all of us had a really challenging year.
Yeah, it was a challenging year for everybody, right? It's been like the worst challenging year ever. Year of the rat, yeah. It's kind of a good one,
Yeah. No, but what we want to know is like what is your animal sign, right?
Yeah.
What is your animal sign? What are your attributes? And maybe you can tell us if you had any challenges during any years. Yeah.
I like have you know with the lion dance, they also have, I remember the past years that we've been doing it, they have a dragon dance as well. You've seen this, haven't you?
Yeah, I like the dragon dance because I obviously been part in the dragon dance.
Do the dragon dance. This is like has loads of different poles, has like many people, up to like 12, 13 people. They've got a dragon head, and then they all hold a pole, and they will dance and like do formations, and this is
I saw the other day, I saw like a video clip where they had a robot dragon where they replaced all the humans with robots, but somehow it took the life out of the dragon.
It didn't seem to have life, did it?
No.
Yeah.
So
oh wow. Okay, so we really hope that you enjoyed our talk, and that you're going to join us on February the 14th. February the 14th is Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Valentine's
Day. So it's for love, it's for
new beginnings, and hopefully much more luck to come in the year ahead. So so you've got to join in, because if you join in, you're going to get loads of luck. And just share it with your friends, if you see it up on YouTube, and that you can just share with your friends and get people to watch, and it's going to be a really great festival. Really great day.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and we will see you for the Chinese New Year on the 14th, and see you then.
Yeah.
Okay, 新年快乐, Happy New Year.